Hey, you guys, this is Rashawn Ellis for News, Views, and Conversations. Just wanted to pop in real quick and talk about Travis Hunter and Leanna Lenee. I think that's her name. I didn't want to speak on it, but the more I keep hearing, the more I got to speak on it. If you have sons, you will speak on it. So what I'm understanding is he's 22 years old. He is a second draft pick for the NFL, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He just signed a $46 million contract to play for this team. He was also a Heisman winner, 2024, played at the University of Colorado, of course, coached by Deion Sanders, the Deion Sanders. So he is a big deal. So I see why people are having a lot to say about this young man. He sounds like he has a very bright future, but of course, he has made a decision to go ahead and get married really quick. And what I'm hearing is there is no prenup in place. She is prego, I hear. I'm going to continue to follow the story, do some more investigating. All I can say about this is I'm hoping that someone is in his ear. Someone needs to be in his ear. This is a big deal. I mean, he's just, fresh out the gate, getting his career started. Um, he hasn't even had a chance to like even see what the world is all about. Right now, he's just getting started. He's just getting started. He hasn't even had a chance to live on his own, be totally independent of seeing what the world is like. I'm okay with dating, but to go get married, to go sign the whole deal, and the whole livelihood thing, it's a definite no for me. I think it's not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. From what I'm hearing about the young lady, she wasn't really interested in him at first. Her brother had to make her know who he was, and after finding out who he was, then she began to entertain him and find out more. I've heard a lot of different stories about the whole situation. It just sounds like to me something that could have definitely waited. I mean, he's 22 years old. I would say about 30, 35. That probably be an ideal time to date, to, start thinking that you're going to get married around that time. Um, this is just really wild. He has a lot going for himself. He's a two-way player for the NFL, cornerback and wide receiver. Dating should have been the only thing on the table. There is no prenup. So that means if she does decide to act up, do anything other than be right for him, she gonna probably get more than half. Not good. Parents, I will say, talk to your sons, especially if you have sons. Talk to your sons. We're gonna get to the daughters in a minute, but if you have sons, talk to your sons. If he is going to be looked at from the opposing family, as far as getting married one day, he's going to be looked at as, can he provide? So my question is to the daughter's parents, can she provide? Is she coming to the table with what he is expected to have? It's just my opinion. That's what I tell mine, because your mom is leaving you a lot. So we don't want nobody over here trying to come and see what she coming to collect based off what his folks got, what he got. What does she have? What does she bring to the table? Because we can see this is an epidemic pandemic where if they got a lot of money, here they come. And we see what happens when they don't have money, they go on somewhere else. So make sure you talk to your kids. Definitely make sure you talk to your kids. And I mean, even the daughters, mom and dads of daughters, talk to your daughters. Make sure, if she's doing her thing, that she's not meeting no homosexual that's trying to latch on because he sees that she already got everything established and all he got to do is move in and lay good wood. Just what I understand. I know what goes on in the world. I'm nobody's fool. And I am experienced. I know what's out there. It's definitely a good idea to wait. Don't let people attach themselves too quick to you, especially when they see that you can get the bag and quadruple the bag. You got to be careful when you're on a come up, when you're up and coming, you're doing your thing, you look like money, walk like money, talk like money. A lot of people are going to want to be your friend or be your husband or your wife. You got to be careful as far as like, who you allow in your circle, who you allow to attach to you. Take it slow. Take it slow. I didn't want to talk about the subject because I hear a lot of people clowning this young man. He's not a bad looking guy. He's just kind of goofy. He green right now. He got to get broke in. I just hate he about to get broke in with her. He could have waited for a while. He could have waited for a while. This did not have to be a rushed situation at all. He definitely could have waited for a while, but he has a lot of great things going for him. And I just think a lot of people are clowning the situation because nobody wants to see him get taken at such a young age. He's 22 years old. He's still green. He hasn't lived yet. He hasn't gotten a chance to, like, get a feel for, having a good time, doing a little bit of the nightlife thing. And it seems like to me, she likes more the nightlife than he does because he's sitting out there in the car waiting on her when she go do her thing. And I did hear about the pictures surfacing online as far as her having guys touching her inappropriately. He's finding out about it. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And what we don't want is for her to overshadow his career. This is his time to shine. But it's like by her being there, like how she just came in, now they are officially together, about to have a family, do all this stuff. It's like it's taking away from what he's here to do, which is to play football and to be great. He's already great, but that's when people have to really be careful of when they allow people in their lives. She's coming in on his shine. She needs to go create her own shine. And she may not, then she won't be looked at as an opportunist. You just riding off his coattail, what he got going on for himself. What do you bring to the table? What do you do? What do you have to stand alongside what he has going on? Not just him being this great, NFL player. What do you bring to the table? And if I were her, this is just me speaking, my opinion only. I wouldn't want to come in so soon and so fast off of what he has going on because you can clearly see this is his time to shine. Who are you? What do you bring to the table? What have you done? What do you have to add to the situation? Because clearly it looks like you're here because of who he is and where he's going. So just wanted to pop in, give my little 2 cents on it. I wish him the best. I actually hope Leanna Lenee proves us wrong. Maybe she is the one. Maybe she will, turn out better than we think. We can only hope and pray that because we don't want to see him be taken for what he stands to earn and where he plans to go next in his career. I wish him the best. I think he's a handsome guy. He kind of goofy, green right now. He got to mature. He got to live a little bit. He's excited. I'm excited when it's the right time and the right person. If she is, so be it. But if not, this is going to be a lesson that he has to learn. He's going to have to, find out the hard way. But I hope and pray the best for him and her. Hopefully she proves us wrong, but if she doesn't, then this is just going to be one that he has to see and learn from. So I will see you guys in the next video. I got to see which one I'm going to attach to this one to go along with it. It may be Willie D because he's one of my favorites. So, and he always speaks words of wisdom and truth. We're on the same page because we're Scorpio. So I love to hear his commentary on a lot of different subjects. So yeah, so hopefully all of God's best to Travis Hunter and his wife, Leanna Lenee. Girl, please prove us wrong because right now it ain't looking too good for you. It ain't looking too good at all. But we want to see Travis Hunter win and go to the top and stay at the top and not be taken down. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one.
What's up, family? Travis Hunter took to social media to once again address the haters who can't seem to keep his name and his girlfriend's name out of their mouths. Talking down. Travis said, man, I'm sick of it. Leave me alone. He said that, hey man, I admit that it is draining. They don't want to see me happy. He said they don't want to see me happy. They don't want me to be in a relationship. I disagree, Travis. I vehemently disagree. I think that, yeah, obviously you do have haters out there that don't want to see you happy. Yes, absolutely. Ooh, Lord knows they're out there. But I think most of the people actually wants to see you happy. And that's why they are giving you this unsolicited advice that you obviously do not want. I think most people want to see you happy, man. Most people like you. You know, you got a good personality, you know. You're obviously, you know, the best athlete in all college football, and people want the best for you. So they are seeing certain things, and it's alarming to them. So they're, you know, giving their input. You were saying something about being the topic right now, that you and your girl are the topic. And you're right. We live in a content-driven society. People are interested in your life. And so they're talking about your situation. As long as you are hot, as long as you remain hot, as long as you remain a star, man, they are going to poke at your relationship if they see anything unusual. Or if they see anything that's worth commenting about, they're going to comment about it. You know, when you put your relationship out there on Front Street, man, you know, that's just what comes with it. So you're just going to have to get used to that. They're not going to stop commenting on your relationship as long as you make it public. You know, if you live your relationship out loud, you know, people are going to respond to it. They are going to have something to say about that. You lay low, you know, if your girl was laying low and y'all relationship was laying low, they wouldn't really have any information. They wouldn't have anything to go on. But you can't have it both ways. You can't put your relationship on Front Street and think that people ain't going to have something to say. You also said something about you're not going to be yourself for a while. Don't you do that. Don't you allow those people to get under your skin, man. You're in the big leagues now, so things are a lot different, man. It's a different level. This comes with the territory. But there are some things that you can do to mitigate any type of harm to yourself and your relationship. And one of the biggest things that you can do, man, is just fall back and stop sharing so much. Yeah, stop sharing so much. You said every time you get on your phone, here's somebody else's line and talking about your relationship. Get off the phone. Get off the internet. The trolls are not going anywhere. The haters are not going anywhere. That's what they do. They find all of their enjoyment in your sadness. They're strong when you're weak. That's the way that they get energized. You know, if they can come into your chat and cause confusion, they won. If they can get to you, they won. So you gotta get on your square and fortify yourself to whereas that stuff just roll off of you. Remember, man, you already won. You Travis Hunter. Who are they? I'm talking about the haters. Who are they? Who are the trolls? Nobody to you. So you got to let that go, man. And as far as the people who do care about you, the people that do love you, man, you got to just take that in stride. You just got to be like, you know what, man, I know they mean well, but they need to just stay out of my business. Because we know, or at least I know, you're going to do what you want to do just like I did what I wanted to do. Can't nobody tell a man about his woman. And can't nobody tell a woman about her man. So all of this talk is just talk. Like, don't let this stuff get to you, man. You won. As you said, you called it. You're the topic. Your relationship is the topic. Everybody talking about Travis Hunter and his girl. Everybody got an opinion. And that's how the news cycle works. Whatever is the hot topic, people talk about it. That's just how it is. And you're it, man. Right now, you're it. And hopefully you're going to be it for a long time. It comes with the territory. But again, there are some things that you can do to mitigate any harm done to your relationship or your emotions, man, log off, bro. Like, get off the damn internet. That right there that'll solve 99% of your problems right there. Hell, that'll solve 100% of your problems, because all of the confusion is on the internet. Everything that's being said is coming from the internet, mainly. But some of it is on TV, but most of it is on the internet. So if it was me, I would just ignore that shit, man, because it really don't mean anything. It's hard to avoid the headlines if you're going to your favorite YouTube channels and your favorite Instagram channels and all that type of stuff, because they're going to say something about you, man. They're going to say something. But when you see the headline, man, you ain't got to read into it. You ain't got to read the comments. Just keep it moving. Now, to the fans, not the haters, not the trolls, but the fans who have filed a complaint against Travis Hunter's relationship with his new fiancée. Travis has received your complaint. He's aware of it, and he'll get back to you. Might take a year or two or more, but he'll get back to you. In the meantime, in the between time, leave that man alone. No more talk.